I'm not going to jump into a situation where I don't believe we can win. I won't do that. And I think everything is here in play. Now we got to do it. First of all, I have to get a great staff, not a good staff, a great staff. And when people are recommending, I've had multitude of people calling, and my comment is save the recommendation unless that you feel that person is elite in all areas, because that's what Jacksonville deserves, and that's what we're going to have on our staff. So, well, at Florida, from Florida to Ohio State, I changed dramatically. Like a lot of former players, from Bowling Green to Utah. I mean, the times are changing. College football is different, Mike. You know that. I mean, it's the days of coaching the way you did back when I was at Bowling Green or when I was an assistant coach. I mean, the whole country's changed. Everything's changed. And so you have to adapt. And those who adapt have success. Those who don't fail. And certainly have my failures along the journey. But for the most part, I can't wait. That's the part of the game that I love, is to be able to adapt to the NFL player. And we've had no shortage of them the last 12 years or wherever it's been. But it is. You're talking about grown men. You're talking about this is a business. You have a job to do. Between white lines, I don't see a lot of difference. I've studied the NFL game now for really years, but really studied it for the first time in my life for the last 6 months. I want a team that plays fearless. And that's our coaches. That's first of it falls on the coaching staff. One way to take a great player and slow him down is be too complicated. And I can assure you that will not happen. And if it will, I'll step in. Will we run or throw it? Well, I think the history. It's a very adaptable. If you have a Dwayne Haskins at quarterback that you can throw 50 times a game, we're going to do what's best. If you happen to have Zeke Elliott at tailback, we happen to run the ball more then. So it's going to be built. There's not a set system yet, and that'll certainly be impacted by the coordinators we play. So that's my vision, is when you grab a seat in this beautiful stadium, is you're going to see a team play really fast. You see Trevor, you see Justin, you see Zach, you see, that this is going to be, as Shad said, this is a monumental moment for this franchise. And we've seen some franchises explode, and we've seen others fail. And I've said this many times, throughout my career, is that when the NFL says it's a quarterback league, I would say, well, so is college, and so is high school, so is Pop Warner. It's a quarterback sport. So whoever takes that snap, we have got to be right on. And I think Shad said it best, that this is going to be the term that you're going to hear throughout our time at Jacksonville. There is a partnership, and there's going to be as complete transparency. That's the way I've always operated. And the GM that we hire is going to be complete. And to our owner, he is invested in an organization. And I'm telling you now, the reason I'm standing behind his mic, he wants to win. He wants to win not for himself. He wants to win for Jacksonville. And who we pick at that quarterback spot, that's going to be one of the most important decisions I've made in my lifetime. And along with the partnership of our owner and our general manager. And the ones that are out there, my initial study, because I have been studying a lot, I like to use the term elite. I see some elite quarterbacks out there right now. NFL has always been an intrigue. I had some opportunities in the past, but just wasn't the right time, and then wasn't the right situation. This is, Bill, you know me as well as anybody, is that we have to be in position to go win a game. And I believe this is the place. Just when you see that Jaguar emblem, we've done a good job in several years of this city of Jacksonville. When they see that Jaguar emblem, there's a sense of pride, and let's go, man. Let's go. I can see a fast team. I see people that care deeply about that organization. And the two things I always talk about are part of inspiration, are love and ownership. I want you to own it. And if you don't want to do that, you really can't be here. And own that emblem.